Welcome once again, folks, to another fantastic edition of Atomic Tutorials. My name is Dr. Wasabi, and today we are doing something quite, I would say, retro. We are doing the airship from Fallout Tactics. Now, for those who don't know, the airship is a vehicle that has never actually been used in the game. You can see it's crashed in many parts of the wasteland when you actually play Fallout Tactics. So I thought it would be a really great idea to kind of rebuild this from reference images from the game itself and build it for you all folks to enjoy. Now, this build in and of itself, it can really be anywhere you want it to be. It could be parked on the ground, it could be high up in the sky. The only difference in where you put it is how you get to it, essentially. But I'll get to that after the time lapse, where I'll show you what you can do with it and so on and so forth. So for the overall block palette, it's not much of what you need. It is a short list, but there are a lot of blocks that you will need. So I will say, if you're on survival, light grey wool, get loads of it. You will need it as the main component to this build. Most of it is light grey wool, and the second most is, I would say, polished deep slate, but it's not that much if you actually see the time lapse, which obviously we'll start seeing. But anyway, what you will need is polished deep slate stairs, polished deep slate slabs, black wool, grey wool, polished deep slate, cobbled deep slate, a blast furnace, light grey wool, acacia doors, lecterns, light grey stained glass, ladders, and iron bars. Now, those are the blocks you will need. Now, I think without further ado, let's get on with our time lapse. And we are back after our time lapse. Now, before I show you anything at all, folks, I just gotta say, if you do like what I do, if you do like my content, then please like this video and subscribe. It means a whole bunch because, of course, it spreads my channel throughout the blessed YouTube algorithm and spreads my content to you amazing, just fantastic folks. So, let's have a look-see about what we've made here. Now, I really like how this came out. It was quite a difficult shape to kind of mold together, especially the balloon. The balloon was, not surprisingly, the hardest design to actually make out of this entire build, but I think it came together really well. Now, there is something I want to show you. If we kind of go over here, over the borders of the Fallout world, I have made a little variation here, because if you looked carefully, you may have noticed that there was cobbled deep slate and ladders. Now that is optional. Those are the optional blocks of this build. The ladders are to actually get you down to the actual blimp or airship, well, to the ground essentially. Now you can use a bunch of blocks to get the ladders down. I used barrier blocks. Now that, of course, that is only in creative mode. If you're in survival, use something like oak planks or oak logs, something that matches the texture and the color of the ladders itself. It makes it a lot more immersive, in my opinion. Now, for the cobbled deep slate, this adds just a bit of grit to the airship itself, because, you know, if you're flying around in an airship for days or weeks on end, it gets a bit dirty. There's a few scratches here and there. This starts to build up, and this is a way to kind of express that using the cobbled deep slate, as I've shown here. Now, one of the many ways you can actually use this is clearing out, well, I say clearing out, is punching a hole in the top here, if I just do it like so. And what I've done here is I've added 2 pillars. So think of it like a pirate ship or a sailing ship, in that you can make a pillar up, add ladders, and this entire space could become your own personal base. You could put floors in, walls, kind of hide the actual blimp itself and make it into a really nice cozy base. I mean, what a way to impress your friends with a massive Brotherhood of Steel airship in the sky. So that has been our tutorial for today. A really nice build, in my opinion. Honestly, if you like airships, if you like air travel, then this is the thing for you. So I want to say thank you for watching this tutorial. My name has been Dr. Wasabi. I want to thank you so much for watching this. It just melts my heart having you watch my tutorials, so thank you so much. Of course, my name has been Dr. Wasabi for about the 4th time. Good night, and of course, as always, God bless.
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.